Welcome back to United21 Season 22. We have almost arrived at the finals, but there is one last step before we get to the finals, and that is the lower bracket final. It is going to be LNG up against GenOne. Now, this is going to be an interesting matchup. Two teams that perhaps weren't exactly expected to get that far. LNG last season, though, did very well as well, so for them, maybe a bit of a different tale. But yeah, it is going to be the lower bracket final. GenOne did beat Astralis Talent 2-1 to get there, and for LNG, they dropped down after losing to Anonimo Esports. So yeah, Anonimo already in the finals and now either looking to get to that rematch here for LNG or GenOne perhaps. The Cinderella story, they got dropped out by Anonimo at the start, so they won this rematch as well in the finals. They've been just slaving away almost, the best of threes, winning against Illuminar, winning against Viperio, Astralis Talent as well. Teams that they had to win just because they lost to Anonimo, and now they've almost made it back to the finals. There are 3 teams remaining, but only 2 will remain after today ends. So I'm excited as ever to see what the map pool is going to be looking like. Seems like it is going to be an Inferno, an Ancient pick, and then we'll also have Dust as a decider. So I think that is a pretty good map pool, in my opinion. At least we're not seeing Anubis. I'm almost as expected to see either Anubis or Ancient, normally both, but I'm kind of happy with one. To start things off on Inferno, I think that'll be quite cool, and then we have to remember that Dust 2 Decider, just an aim map, I think it could be pretty cool, because both these teams, are very good in the aim department, so I'm just excited to see how it goes. But we're going to be starting off with Inferno. Now, Inferno is going to be the map pick of GenOne, and if we look at their statistics on Inferno, I kind of get it why they picked this as their map. If we look at the recent matches, they have 80% win rate on it. Only 5 maps, I say only, but still, that is winning 4 and losing 1. Still looking very good in the grand scheme of things. So we'll see how Inferno goes. After that, we will see that other map pick, which will be that of LNGs. Now, they have pretty good win rates on Dust 2. That is an 83% win rate, and maybe that's what we should be looking out for. Ancient for them is kind of 50-50, so I think if it goes to that map 3, then really it could be one-sided. But if we're just going to remain here and we're going to be seeing how things go for the first map, I think GenOne should have the first one. Overall, I think this could be the game that goes the distance, that goes 3 maps. I mean, both of them have been looking so good, and again, each one of them have their different stories. LNG knocked out in the upper bracket final, and for GenOne, it started all the way back in upper bracket quarterfinals. But I think we're getting quite ready to get into the game, so just waiting on the confirmation. And yeah, there we go. Anubis is going to be live. LNG up against GenOne. This being the map pick of GenOne, we'll see how they do, how far they can take this. Working on the P side, we have Jax, a regular on the GenOne lineup. And they're moving towards Banana. Quick execute, actually. Cleo is going to get 1, but just 1. The rest of the crew to follow. 4v4 now, but they've almost cracked open that bomb site. As they keep pushing in, this is going to be Murat 2K fighting for his life, but finally going down. Jax with some extra frags. Malkus in the mix as well. A 3v3 now. The bomb has been planted, and that is a huge victory for GenOne here. They will look to get away from though. Tuck in the corner now. And just hold down the line. Slowly but surely they do arrive though. Getting on the side, Krivda and Malkus with the entry frags. Getting on the bomb as well. Drak plays it really cool. Goes for the swing, but can't connect the first headshot, and 2 more swing him. So this is going to be, after all, LNG with the long defuse as well. Converting what maybe we didn't expect them to convert. So, heading into the second round then. Going to be the MP9s and M4s. Looking to do the heavy work. GenOne have bought up. I mean, they did get the plant, so We'll see how things go. Ooh, big nade as well. Long range. Kriv decides to get away, but this could have been a bad call because one unique is on the other side. Almost isolated. One unique will get the frag. Jax with the refrag though. This force buy has actually worked out quite well for GenOne. Again, they will get the plant now. Just gotta hold on to the bomb. That was the issue in the previous game. So waiting for LNG to arrive here. The setups are there. I think this will be a pretty difficult one to crack open. Murat already suffers damage. Quite a vital blow that is. One unique with the frag. Ooh, wait, not again. Cleo with the double. Time is low though. They gotta get on the bomb now. And do they? They have a defuse kit. They get on the bomb. Low HP. You gotta get the diffuser off the bomb, but they can't do it. The same thing repeats as we saw in the pistol. LNG just in an impossible manner almost retake the site and put the second on board. They will be happy with this. So tech pause now. We'll slow this game down a little bit. LNG, I think they're really happy with how this game has started. They have to be, right? They're on GenOne's map pick. And not only they put 2 rounds on the board, they put 2 on the board where maybe they should have lost them, you know? Maybe this should have been a 2-0 for GenOne. So for one, they get those rounds. Two, I mean, the bigger thing here is the fact that GenOne are probably not so happy with this. Maybe getting a little bit tilted. We know that Jax can be short-tempered. The XG2 and Vitality entry fragger actually played for, I think it was Vitality, right? And he was a stand-in in the last big pro event. Can't recall the exact name. That's kind of weird to see as well, because I remember he played like alright, you know, kind of middle of the scoreboard, and it's like, well, you're telling me you were playing tier 3 and tier 1, and both you are kind of in the middle? Like, how does that work? So aggression towards Banana. A bit of slower round here. Not overcommitting just yet. This was for GenOne. They've lost one, and I guess they just look to punish any mistakes if there are any made, but for now it looks like they're kind of securing this quite nicely. And still around as GenOne are looking to make their final approach towards A. This one will have to be perfect. They miss a smoke. Miss a step. In big trouble. Actually, one unique will be aware of this. Or death. Devos actually gets the frag, but he's really low HP, and the smoke is isolating A. So, yeah, LNG look really good to convert this. I guess Brooksy could hope to get away with the M4, but seems like they want to gun down the... what is happening? Wait, Devo and Brooksy get the frags. Cleo with the refrag, but Brooksy is still in the 1v2. Just no time. We'll actually get the bomb plant, so I think GenOne are quite happy with the outcome of this, right? 4v5 turns into a, let's say, just 0 versus 2, but you get the bomb plant. You get 3 rifles away from LNG, I think, with a very limited buy that they had. You know, they have to be happy about it. Hope they are. Yeah, I mean, it is 3 rounds in a row the post plant has been lost. That has been a bit of an issue, a big issue for GenOne. So planting bomb, no problem. Probably just need to save a couple of smokes, some util to deny the retake. As now they're back on rifles, they're looking good as ever to put the first round on the board on their map pick. Heading towards house here. Krivda, I think he hears the step, lays down the nade as well. Ooh, but Brooksy, that will be heard, so smokes go down. Murat 2K is guarding this angle, which will come to an interesting engagement once the smoke fades, but he has to be careful about the rest of the pack towards Banana, because it does seem like GenOne want to head towards there, so Murat 2K there, almost like a sixth sense, knows the almost perfect time to retreat back. But is he aware there's 5 on the other side? There's nobody else on B. Murat 2K will have to go huge on this bomb side as he holds down the line. He gets the first, but is quickly traded by Jax. Smoke now down, and the B bomb side has been cracked open with just a simple smoke. So again, we'll see the bomb plant, but we'll see if LNG are able to hold on and deny the retake for the 4th time in a row. 30 seconds, you know how difficult that B bomb site is to retake, and I mean, look how far away everyone is, so I think this is just a safe call. Even with the smoke fading, geez, LNG are playing this one conservatively. Just don't want to make a single economical mistake. We know how important it is on Inferno, so yeah, just gonna save the 4 M4s and Inferno, James' favorite map, deliver a lot more of these. So attack pause for LNG. As soon as they lost the round, they're like, okay, let's recoup, you know, we gotta fix some issues here. Also, look at the cash. I mean, it's not exactly anything to write home about. You're gonna have like 3k a pop if you lose this round and lose the rifles. So yeah, even with the 3-round lead, I mean, all the rounds have been really close. All of them have went down to the wire. So util laid down. Looking to establish that mid control here, GenOne. We'll see where that takes us. Ooh, a little bit of wallbang action there. Krivda is certainly lit up. Util will be laid down slowly but surely. GenOne again want to go towards B, and it has been really rewarding for them to go there, right? Like, they've found previously just Murat 2K on it. This time there will be help from Malkus. The team's star opper, I always say he looks like Device, at least in my opinion. Let's see if he shoots like one. Oh, what is that engagement? Drak is just gonna have easy pickings clearing out A, and yeah, they go back to A. Drak finds another big nade from Murat 2K on B, but this still has to be Murat 2K single solo A-side defense, so close to get the second, but Devo won't go down, so that actually changes things quite a lot. If it was a 2v2, maybe they go for it, but with LNG's cash being as low as ever, this will just be the save call coming through. Molly dropped as well, and yeah, LNG just looking to evacuate. Save the rifles. Better luck next time. I'll tell you this much, though. This could have been a 5-0 game as well. Like, GenOne, first 3 rounds of the game, they planned the bomb, they, fumbled the 9 to retake a little bit, but it does seem like they have no problems walking into the bomb sites. I mean, 5 rounds now, 5 rounds in a row, they can just open up a bomb site, plant the bomb, and that's it. Zero kills, no headshots is insane. Relax. It's 5 rounds in. It's 2 p.m. Try playing with good aim on 2 p.m. Give him some time to warm up. It's Kersey. At least I believe he can deliver. One of the better players of the team normally. Alright, let's see this from GenOne then. They really prefer just waiting till, I mean, as you should, and then we haven't waited out all of it. Devo is forced in a bit of a unfortunate position there, but they don't aggress, so no problems. Jacks. Slowly but surely they are approaching B, but we saw this last round as well, where they went for B, threw a couple of util sets, and then just went back to A as quickly as possible. But this time they do seem to commit to it at least. There's no rotation players anywhere else. LNG have pulled the rotation though. Now comes in, they pop open the smoke, but Cleo, the hero, finds 2, fully blinded, pushes those bullets through the heads. Kersey, there you go. He puts himself up on the scoreboard though. Maybe still a chance, but Murat 2K is going to be overlooked. They expected just 2 on the site. It's 3, but one unique can't finish off the next. So it's going to be a 1v2 for Kersey. I said, he's going to get some kills. Well, there you go. It's 2 on the board. Now looking for the quad kill to win out the round. 1v2 clutch, but very little time. He has to commit the plan here. We're not planting? Not planting today, I guess. It was just overwhelming. You knew those players were close, so... Well, he chooses to save the AK instead of planting. He's on 1 HP as well. That is not exactly a decision maybe he wanted to make. Time was low. Unfortunate. Or very good, depends on who you cheer for here. LNG will get the 4th on the board. That's actually the first round that GenOne don't plant. They planted in all first 5, so here a bit of a streak comes to an end. Nice Kersey on an op. Yeah, because he's the opper. That's why. Rolls. That's his roll, bro. Ooh, bit of early damage there. Devo will move towards Banana. Smoke is laid down as well. This time a bit of a more aggressive approach towards this B site, and LNG actually don't have the read at all. It's not a full commit just yet, but the bomb is there, so is the smoke towards CT. It will keep Cleo defending B, and now they send another rotation, so it does seem like, again, LNG are just one step ahead in terms of the rotations. But, look at that, the bomb. That's moving back. Well played. The famous fake B then go A strategy seems to have not really worked out, because LNG go aggressive exactly like they should towards Banana. They cleared out, they called there's nobody home, so they're going to be ready for this with a 4-player stack towards A. Cleo, Krivda with the double. 2v4 now. Molly will come in. Kersey, there you go. He hits a shot with the op. Looking for more. Taken down by Murat. But a 1v3 for Drock seems rather impossible. They will swing him. Beautiful pop flash there. Take him down, easy peasy. So now LNG extend this back to a 3-round lead that they had at the start of this game. And this is GenOne's map pick, right? So it's getting a little bit uncomfortable for me. I know it's still very early on, but LNG looks good, looks very solid. And if we look at the map pool next, you know, this is the best one for them to convert. 80% win rate on Inferno. For LNG, it's 50. For GenOne on Ancient, or next map, it's going to be only 33% win rate. They win 1/3 of the maps with 9 played. And it is one of the better maps for LNG. And then if we head to Dust 2, I mean, that is the best map for LNG there is. They have an 83% win rate. Last 6 maps, they won 5. For GenOne, it couldn't be any worse. They've only won 3 out of 9. So this has to be GenOne's map. If they lose it, it's going to be very hard to convert the whole best of 3. They might still win Ancient, but I feel like if we go Dust, you know, this is just going to be that 2-1 for LNG. Brooksy, what is that? How do they do this? With a very limited buy, they just pick everyone apart. And so, yeah, GenOne had to get some more frags. Well, this is the perfect way to do it. On an eco, ooh, smoke laid down. Krivda still arrives on the scene. Right, he hears this. Brooksy will be taken down. And so they go back to 8. Just want to avoid him at all costs. Fair enough. And they'll get the plant. Well, GenOne. Certainly this will brighten their mood. Nico round victory puts them on 3. Krivda moves in, spots the jump up, hits the shot. Percy on the other side, bomb tapped, will take down Krivda. This was a closer round than we perhaps expected. It was a nice attempt at the retake. I think he blows up as well, right? So, gotta spend that cash again for GenOne, but it's not going to be too much of an issue because they converted on a low buy. So, you know, here it's AKs across the board. Actually, for LNG, oh, yikes. That is, I took one glance to the left side. We got 3 MP9s, a FAMAS, and a Scout. Good luck. Good luck with that. Let's see if Malkus can hit some crazy headshots. I'm actually going to push towards mid. This is going to be more than accounted for. Still, they go frag for frag. How has this happened? Not twice, guys. This was a low bot. This was... Oh, boy. GenOne, as quickly as they get one, they lose one even quicker. What comes easy goes easy, it seems. So still a 3-round lead for LNG, and they've been really good all throughout this first half of just taking the lead. Yeah, they lose around here or there, but they've never really crumbled where, you know, they lose around, it turns into 2, 3, 4, or 5. We see this issue all the time in Tier 3, so good to see for LNG, you know, even though they lose around, they quickly recoup and kind of fix the issue. Wait, is Cursey top fragging? Somebody in the chat said he is. Yeah, he was on like 0-5. So if he's top fragging now, you know, speaking volumes of the whole team. Jax, I don't know what's happening with Jax. I said when the game started, like, he was standing in for Vitality, right? Like, just a couple of, I think a month ago or something, even less maybe. And he was like, you know, middle of the scoreboard, not the best, but, you know, playing all right for Tier 1. And then he's in Tier 3 and he's getting, you know, same performance, kind of same average kills, pretty much same KDs, same KRs. It's like, what's happening here? Like, are those two tiers the same level? Surely not, so... What's up? Yeah, Cursey's on 7. Fair enough. He's on 7. Cleo is the one who's top fragging the server on 9. And this is another low buy for GenOne. Hero AK on Cursey, but you know, if you talk about somebody being a hero here, Cursey's name does come to mind. Yeah, looking solid individually on Kersey, but I don't know. I feel like Jack's just he's way better than this. Like that's the thing. I've watched him in Tier One. I've watched him in a lot in Tier Three. I just finished watching in Tier One, and the way I was playing up against like top teams, like where is this? Where is this now? Malkus holding down the angle. Get the double. Looking for more. The triple spray down from Malkus. No problems posed. One unique get Brooksy. So 1v5. And Crypto will finish things off. 7 on the board now for LNG. Slowly but surely they start climbing this ladder. Now with a 4-round lead. And again, this is a map where GenOne have to win. Even if they win Ancient, which is LNG's map pick, like Dust 2 is just so one-sided stats-wise. 83% win rate for LNG, 33 for GenOne. It's not an easy map for them to convert the series on at all. So this has to be a win, and then, you know, just finish things on Ancient if you can. That is the best possibility here. Cleo will take down Devo with a big nade, though. And that opening frag is pretty big. Pretty instrumental. This is a rifle round as well. GenOne nearing that full loss bonus, but still, they need to convert this. Otherwise, the next one will be probably just Galil's and Mac 10. Swing comes in. Kersey takes down Malkus. Krivda will take down Drak. 3v3 now. Bomb planted. 2v3. Moving into the site, GenOne have once again planted, but they have been real flaky when it comes to those retakes. And LNG have plenty of cash to go for this. Smoke is down though, so this is a difficult one to get past. Bomb takes away. There's just no time to convert this, is there? Cleo will get the frag, and GenOne, they move one step closer. 4 rounds on the board, but still need a couple more. One round left in the first half. Devo will get Cleo. And that is now going to be LNG perhaps losing this 4-round lead that they had, or establishing it again. They've lost a player, so it has to be the rest of the crew to stand up. It's Krivda, Murat, Malkus, and one unique, all left alive. Looking to figure out a way how to piece this one together. Util laid down. Smoke's there as well. Krivda holding on top of the smoke. They will lay down the smoke. But a slow round for sure. Nobody wants to make the first mistake. Maybe Brooksy on the other side. Still holding down the angle, but GenOne grouping to go to Go towards A again. Util now coming in. Rotation is there in time from Murat 2K, so three-man side defense. This has to be it. Push comes in. Great positioning. Great crossfires. One unique with the double. Devo does respond in kind. Finds another. Looking for the second. He finds it. Do they expect the third? Now they know. It's scripted to only get one, which leaves Malkus in the 1v2. He's arriving from the backstab here. But the 1v2 clutch with the op is certainly a difficult thing to do. He's on 2 deaths. You've just been saving all half long. Okay, let's go for this then. This is still going to keep a 3 KD, which is a bit weird. My guy's just been saving. Now they know, and yeah, this crossfire works out for GenOne. So they shortened that lead that LNG had built up to just 2 rounds. We still have plenty to go. Jack's 5 and 10. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, how does this guy stand in for Vitality and not just drop like 1 kill? He played well for Vitality up against tier 1 teams, and then he comes back to his main residence of GenOne and, you know, plays even worse than he did up against tier 1 teams. I know it's early. I know it's only the first half, maybe a bad map, blah, blah, blah. But no, I've casted plenty of GenOne recently. Like, this is a thing that repeats. So I don't know if it has to be mental, right? Because surely, like, skill-wise, he's up there. He's not only proven himself to be a good tier 1 player, he's also, well, just done it again. Yeah, Kersey, he's one of those players you watch and you're like, I know this guy will, you know, move up to the next tier of Counter-Strike soon. Like, he's just a standout player that can get so many kills, so many rounds out of positions you wouldn't expect. It's going to be LNG, though, taking the bomb site now. Pushing in as well. I'm talking about Kersey, but the rest of the team have to show up just like that. Drag gets the frag. The double banana retake. Crib, though, with some extra dings, but Malkus will find a double with the Glock, and that, I think, shuts it down, even though they still will attempt it. It's 23 seconds left. And just one too many angles to check, one too many players left alive. They move in. Brooksy with a nice shot, 15 seconds, gotta go quick. They expect the second as well. Kersey cleans it up and they can't find that frag. There is no way, but wait. They get on the deep. I don't know if Jax got on the defuse in time. Oh boy. This is gonna be down to the wire, man. Ooh. Yeah, he does get it. Okay. Jeez, that was down to the wire. But also LNG, you know, they really should have won that round. My props go out to GenOne for attempting the retake, but LNG, that was your round, really. We have to remember this was how the first half started, just with nameplate switch. It was actually GenOne to plant the bomb 3 times and then LNG to defuse it 3 times. So attack pause comes in for LNG. They need to figure out where to take this game. Hasn't exactly been easy for them. Yeah, I agree. Inferno is very hard to retake on pistols. Yeah, I think Beast is a lot easier than A is. You don't really have anywhere to go. You can plant apps, you know, hide apps, you can play with. Your shot won't well. But still, I mean, it's out of question that the round. Bit of a fumble there, and when a bad time to fumble, they will still go for the buy here. But they lose this, they're on Glob, GenOne. Taking the lead for the first time in this game. Choppy mic. I've told that to production. It has something to do on their end, I think. But they told me they're fixing it. So let's hope for the best. Smokes laid down. We'll have a situation where perhaps GenOne can go for the retake again. They certainly are looking to do that, but I mean, they lose it, it's gonna be them on pistols. This is a crazy round. This really, decides the outcome of the rest of the game. Cleo wants to get aggressive out in the open. Marat is gonna be the one getting the frag. Seems like the low buy still can't take down those players, but Malkis and Crypto with the frags. It comes down to a 1v1 for one unique, but time is of essence. They spray down through the smoke. They know that he's not defusing. Now he has little HP. He is found. It's LNG to down to the wire, but convert. The force works out, and that puts GenOne in a very bad position where they have to go on a full eco, just USPs. So LNG, they have looked like the better team, slightly by a small margin, I'll give you that much, but just the best in this best of 3 so far, in this map so far. And now they find a huge way how to put that on the scoreboard, put it out there in the universe. They convert the force, and that puts GenOne, I mean, you're gonna see them force actually, which is crazy. This is pretty much 6-10 now, isn't it? I mean, I don't see how you win with 5-7s and MP9s. It's a bit of a weird call. I mean, I want to believe, but if these 5-7s are not able to literally win the round, the next one is with USPs. That is giving LNG the double digits. That is giving them just a head start for the second half, really. After you win the pistol, just falls apart. And now, guess what? B bomb side, there's a smoke. There is a smoke, but there's nobody else home. This is the full A stack. Actually heading back from... Wait. Surely they're not gonna go to A, right? I think one unique's probably trying to explore something here. But as soon as he finds the first, he'll probably find a couple more. And yeah, they do head towards B. One unique. He might even go down here. I mean, it's... Yeah, well, that's information now. That is the B bomb site open. So, I mean, still, you gotta watch out for the 5-7s. There's an MP9 as well. They will go for the retake. No reason not to, really. Right? Or they want to save this setup for the next round. I mean, both are kind of horrible choices. Three plants in a row with 0 fights. I'll say like 3 plants in a row with like 2 or 3 fights, but yeah, certainly. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Kirsty and Devo might find a way back in this. They clear this, they do, and Marat, good for 1, good for 2, needs a 3rd one though, gets it, and that is gonna lock it in. Cleo adjusts the aim and gets Brooksy as well. Round looked real shaky there, but as they eliminate everything, it again puts GenOne on just USPs, and I honestly don't know why they went for the force in the previous round, because this, was the same cash situation. Also, with the player advantage there that GenOne had very late on the retake, I mean, yeah, they could have done better. They literally just all died to a single player. It was a 2v4. They should have won that. Now, moving towards Banana. Marat is in a world of trouble here, but it's not exactly, it's like bee stings, It's mosquitoes, little USP mosquitoes towards Banana. All the positions confirmed, and, well, 1 elimination from Jax. Everything else shattered to pieces. And that is going to be the 10th round on the board for LNG. This is a 30% win rate map for LNG, but yeah, still, I mean, they are looking like the better team just overall, not only on Inferno. GenOne, this had to be their map, because if they win this, we could have had an argument where they win Ancient, and even if they don't, they might put up a fight on Dust too. But now with them losing this, I mean, even if they win Ancient, which honestly is almost like a 50-50, at least stats-wise, Dust 2 is an 83% win rate map for LNG, where GenOne are on 33%. So this has to be their conversion. Still could be. They've gotten themselves back on the rifles. 2 MP9s pushing through the smoke. Kersey just picks up a big double. That is a huge play for him. I'm not sure how he finds the second so quickly, but hey, this is still not over. Even though LNG still get that head start in the second half, they have to convert regardless. It does seem a little bit like Kersey versus now. I will give you that much. 17 frags on the board. He establishes himself as the top frag of the server again. And LNG, cash is there. So they will look to head towards B, but it's an aggressive double setup and close range. The MP9s can rip. They actually choose to go back towards A. Surely not this round. Sure, like they lost the 2v4, sure. But that only pistols. You know, you can find a way how it wasn't exactly their fault. But here, like this has to be a round locked in. 3v5, 30 seconds to go. Kersey in the perfect position to get another kill. Cleo will take him down though. And now this is the A site where they go towards. Cleo finds another. No way, this has to be the double. Oh boy, it all falls apart. Malkis will get Drak as well. And now moving in from Banana, position is good. Crib that converts the first. Devo on for the 1v3 clutch. He gets the first. Cleo low. Malkis to be found as well. It's a crossfire setup. They swing in together, and even though together they have an 8 HP, they do it together. So this was the round, GenOne. If you wanted the chance at this map and in the bigger scheme, in a more alarming scheme, and the best of 3, you had to win that round. This was just 3v5, straight out, put in the garbage. Can't blame Kersey, he doesn't get the first frag, but those two other players, they kind of just stay on the site, like out in the open. My guy used the redeem message feature to say that Jax is horrible. That is some next level hating. Certainly wasn't a good play though, I'll agree with you on that one. Now aggression towards Banana, Devo actually makes it work. Low HP though, has to be careful from some stray bullets or a nade, he could go down. Well, the way how things have been going, I wouldn't be too surprised if the way how GenOne win their first rifle is, you know, with the lowest buy possible. It's not even a rifle, but, you know, like a round apart from the pistol. Gonna have Krivda moving in towards mid, but there is a triple setup there. He has to be real careful there. I mean, 5-7s, they can still do a lot of damage. Like, really gotta watch out. You've already lost Marat. I think Krivda might just go down here without an answer. Like, nobody's... Kersey's there as well. You know how good he is. Oh, he goes on a peek, and that will be him shut down. Jax is next one in line. There's no way triple setup gets just cleared one by one. Seems like they will set up to go towards B, but there's still two on the other side. Close range MP9s, I mean, this is doable. Just gotta be careful. Oh, they're aware of one, but there's two on the other side. Now they're stuck in the corner, though, with the MP9s. This is gonna be a weird engagement. Cleo finds the first. They know about the second. They will swing him together, and refrags do go through. So now a 2v2. Krivda has to be careful. Can't fight the 5-7. OHP will get Drak, and that's what it really shuts down. Jack in a 1v2, though, wants to just go through the smoke. One unique takes care of that as well. I think he had 0 bullets in his AK, so... Bit of a lucky recovery there for LNG, but overall, you just can't deny that they've been the better team so far overall. Just doing better. Tech pause now comes through. I mean, I feel like the game has been closer than the scoreboard gives away. It could have been an 8-8 game. Been a 9-9 game here. I mean, GenOne, they got 3 plants in a row in the first half to open things up. All 3, it has been a bit of a flimsy game, down to like 1v1s, 2v2s, but hey, I gotta give it to LNG. They do convert when it matters the most in those late stages of rounds. Attack pause is about 6 rounds. I'll say like 3 rounds late, but yeah, probably should have called it sooner. Well, this is GenOne's last chance, really. Last chance to not even win it. Last chance to even take it to overtime here. They need 6 in a row. Starting with this full buy. At least the rifles will be there, you know. For as long as this game keeps going on, GenOne will have rifles. LNG, if they just crack open this banana setup, it is game, set, and finish. Devo on the boost, has to go big, hits the first shot. The double setup is there. They'll still be looking to refrag though, trying to swing in. It's getting a little bit dangerous. It's a very nice setup towards banana. No util or anything. GenOne just bare knuckle holding it down. But LNG go, hey, B looks kind of well set up. Let's just go towards A. And A is where Kersey resides. He's on 17 frags, has been playing very well, but a little bit silent in these last couple of rounds. And as he falls, it's going to be Jax and Drag to shut down the site. The two B players are not budging. And if LNG just go for the execute now, they will spot this. Ooh, Drag gets the frag though. Nice movement. They want to go back to B, but honestly, GenOne have not made rotations. This is a very smart play. Sure, they might expect one to be in the corner here, but two? It's the same setup as last round, and it's information, but it's 10 seconds left. LNG, they fumble this one. They had a better chance to go and win this one out, but time is low. The initial push towards B doesn't work out. A is shut down as well. They don't want to commit. I kind of feel like that round converted almost because of LNG's mistakes, not because of GenOne playing great. But they'll still have the 7th round put on the board. Overtime, please? We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I think it's time to end it, really. Again, it could have been a closer game, but honestly, it just seems like LNG are not even a step ahead. They're like half a step ahead, but it matters. It matters the most when it comes down to those late-stage 2v2s. So attack pause now for LNG. Probably just making sure that the plan is clear. They know what they're doing, and this doesn't turn into, wait, how do we got again? Wait, they have double digit? Wait, it's overtime? We've seen plenty of that recently. Some teams just have trouble closing out. %10 chance of overtime? I'll say, like, I'll give you 20, honestly. I'll give you 15. Yeah, 15. I'll give you 20 if GenOne get the opening kill here. If we look at the cache of LNG, this is actually nearing its end. I think they're still able to buy in the next round, but they lose that. That would be 9 for GenOne. Oh, that's what HLTV says. Yeah, I mean, those AI predictions, it really depends. I love how they've made the AI predictions, but a lot of time it's like 1% chance in like a 1v4. Well, is it 1%? Is it exactly 1%, really? I don't know. I still think it's a good technology, just need to develop it a little bit. So Drag has fallen, so that 20% I said I would have given you, now it's more like 10%. Now it's more like 8% perhaps. If they find this B setup, that is again the B bomb site cracked open. This is a big setup though. They have to clear this, swing it in. Finds the first. Oh my god, Marat. Yeah, that puts the end to that. That is just a spanner in the works of GenOne here. That's a tilter, man. To lose the map, your map pick, sure, things happen. 7 to 13, not great, but you know, worse things have happened. But to have a double banana setup and just a guy walking into a crossfire and clearing you both, that is unlucky. That is unfortunate. Geez, the camera quality. I don't know what's going on, guys. My net is good, I promise. But yeah, that is going to finish our first map. I hope you enjoyed the Roblox facecam, and we're going to be heading into our second map, which will be Ancient, that being LNG's map pick after a break here. Alright, Ancient is going to be our second map. LNG played very well on Jake to make it 13-7, in which they take the lead. And they look to put themselves to go to the finals again. GenOne, this has been such a long road for them. They started bracket, got eliminated instantly by Anonimo, and now have fought through 3 best of 3s to have a chance to make it back to the rematch of Anonimo, but they have to win this game, they have to win the next one as well, and Kersey is certainly looking to do just that. As he gets a double headshot, it's going to be LNG on a player disadvantage here. They move back as the towards mid. Brooks is holding the swing. Will through. It's a headshot on clear. Souls. Looking for a long race and connect. 2v4, 45 left, and where do you exactly want to take is an option. 30 seconds. I mean, they just have to hit some here. This is going to be set up. 20 seconds left. You got to go for this, guys. Quickly. They clear the angle, though. They do clear the USP, but there's no bullets. Really? Bullets? Well, that's a mistake, then. Unfortunate. It will be the first on the board for GenOne. And that's exactly what they need. Strong start. Fast one. Crazy 4-piece spray down. Kersey gets one there as well. And well, that's just as easy as it goes. So 2 on the board now. And we get our first rifle. LNG, they've been in this situation before. They've been in situations where they're slightly one step too far away. Was going to be in the corner. Find one for free. Murat 2K falls. A 3v4. LNG, they do have found themselves on the bomb side, but there's 2 towards cave, so that is a hard clear to make. Again, slow has been name of the game here for Ancient. Just very little happening. Nice molly, though. Will force the first one out, but do they expect Brooksy to be there as well? He is on the MP9, though, so the bomb plant will go down. One towards CT. There's a nice bit of a backstab there as well, but honestly, you got to be quick here if you're Krivda. Safety is loaded, though, so I think Krivda will be able to pick this one up. The smoke is there, and I think this time yeah, because he arrives in time. Brooksy goes 2v3, and now you're shut out by your own smoke. How they wanted this one to go, so just getting away. Mercy will save it. Putting GenOne on 2 rounds. Attack pause comes in. LNG have found their first rifle, so this gets a little bit worrying, right? We saw what they can do on Inferno. We saw that they didn't exactly crumble at any point, even though they give GenOne a round here or there. There was never really like a considerable streak of rounds stringed together by GenOne. I mean, we'll see what this goes. Util is there. They blow open the smoke. Cleo looking head towards the smoke. And LNG have taken mid control. They do give up A long, but nobody is exploring towards, and I think split the map in two. Deal with the Jax here. That is a great shot by one Unique. And now, once they've done that, I mean, again, they have the map in two, so it's going to be GenOne to ask questions here. It's going to be GenOne looking to find a way how to understand where these T players are heading towards. That is a crucial one to get. Unique will take Brooks. Unique takes Brooks. Well, this has just been raw aim converting this. Devo punches one back, but still a 2v5 like they've gotten here. I'm going for free fire through smoke, Smalgus here. Okay, well, it's going to be the plan, and it's going to be GenOne rather quickly retreating back. LNG have punched back 2 rounds. T-side as well. I mean, if you look at their stats on Ancient, well, LNG, they have a 57% win rate on the T-side, so they certainly need to put some rounds on the board. For GenOne, their T-side is also the better one. So, yeah, it's going to be a game where you get on the T-side, you probably need to get like 8 rounds to do well in the second half. 7 would also be pretty good. Looks like LNG, they always want to take mid control. They always lay down those 2 smokes towards Donut and Red Room. Make sure they can take mid. We're not 2K is going to get Devo, though. Jax on a 5-7. Wallbang doesn't like... Oh, it does go through. It goes through on Kersey. That is long range. That was a nice shot. Up even a bit more. One made it. There, but I think G that at least 2 are towards B. They might be edging towards the side of 3. Well, that's one of those rotation players eliminated, so they just go towards A, which have to be careful. There's Kersey on the other side. There's also a long player that you sometimes don't account for. You know, you're worried about all the angles on the one side, and suddenly somebody peeks you from your behind. But it is Jackson. He is low, so we'll see how it goes. Smoke laid down. And GenOne decide to retreat back. Making it 3 rounds in a row now that LNG have converted. Cash is still going to be there for GenOne. They have been quite conservative about going after these rounds. As I say that, Kersey, we have to remember he's low and he just wants to save that up. One bullet could take him down. Timing needed two. Cleo will take down Kersey, leaving just Jax left alone with the 5-7, which I don't really understand. Like, look for some exit frags. I guess he was doing so towards A long, but you know, you're gonna buy in this round anyways. But this will really be the swipe for GenOne if LNG converted. It would mean 5 on the board. After starting so good on the CD side with 2 quickly. Murad's push comes in. Jumping up the box. Ooh, long range. I almost thought... Now this is the test to see if Malchus is cheating, because I thought he was going to peek. He was behind a wall there. It's LNG with a setup towards B. Smoke laid down. Ooh, Malchus misses the shot though. And that illuminates the position of these LNG players. Devo though has to be careful as he clears out cave. I'm not sure that they heard the one footstep there that he made. Just looking for an opening pick, both sides. LNG will be the one to make the first move. Pushing towards B now, 3 on the other side, but Malchus and Crib to get 2. It's only Kersey, but who better for the job than the team's star player? He has been so instrumental, wasn't the first one here, just gets 1 frag, which might be enough. Jax now in the smoke. Does he want to push through? Staying on the other side, Murat will find it, making it a 1v2. They made their way onto the bomb side. Ooh, timing, but Murat just W keys. Takes the last one down with a wall bang. Puts the 4th on the board for LNG, and what's more, sending GenOne here back to just little pistols here. Push towards mid comes through. Some flashes. Brooksy lays down the nade. I was like, wait, how does that nade take away? It should have been like a 90 damage nade. Wait, Brooksy, he pushes in with the 5-7. He's going to get 1. Krivda is low as well. I mean, this is getting a lot more exciting, but they switch positions in smokes. Oh, wow. Okay. Krivda getting really lucky with the timing there. I thought he was going to find a bullet to the back of his dome, but the sound cue gives it away. Cleo will get Kersey as well, and this looked a little bit promising from GenOne. You know, they get that one early frag, yada yada yada. It's like, oh, maybe, but I don't think so. Demo though finds Cleo, looks for more. Malchus, if he missed that shot, would have been in a world of trouble, but now they're just going to confirm it. It's over. One Brooksy will look to save the AK. And we really need some of these GenOne players to show up. We saw this on the first map as well. I mean, Kersey was top fragging the server for the better half of the game. And the rest of the team didn't show up. They lost 7-13 here as well. Kersey doing good, Brooksy doing well. Drac and Jax are just not having a good series here. 1 kill on the both of them. Drac still on 0. Feel like we're going to be able to make one of those meme highlight montages when I think Kerrigan it was. We had like 1 kill up against Na'Vi in the major final. You guys know that meme montage? Like a sick intro, 20-second intro, hype music, and then he gets 1 kill. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. It does seem to be the case for Jackson Drac right now. So back on rifles here, GenOne. Brooksy burns in the molly. This is getting really out of hand now. They are pushing in from mid, so this time mid control is given to them. Murad, though, is in the perfect position to shut it down, and this is both entry kills going through for LNG with very little effort, with ease, really. Molly burn and then just the backstab? Are you kidding me to start off the round? Yeah, not exactly what we were expecting here from GenOne. They did put the first two on the board, but when it comes to rifles, they have found zero answers. This is a 6-round streak now for LNG. And look at this, they're crawling in like the tentacles of an octopus just from all sides, making sure that this last AK doesn't get to save either. There's a full loss bonus for GenOne, but they lose this AK. And we'll have to think. I think M4s, Jax, and Kersey probably... They should honestly drop something to Kersey. Like, if you're Drak here, you know, give the man... Buy an op. Buy an op. You know, get an M4 for yourself. No Kevlar, no helmet. Just make sure that Kersey gets to eat. This is really starting to set up to be one of the fastest best of threes of the playoffs. And again, there are two different storylines, right? There's LNG, who just lost the upper bracket semifinal up against Anonimo, and now moving down to the lower bracket one. They want to win to get themselves a rematch tomorrow. On the other side of things, I mean, it's GenOne who lose the first playoff game up against Anonimo, fight, win 3 teams to make it back here, but just getting shut down left, right, and center. It's a nice double by Kersey. He really has been the heart of the team, the one making the difference, but he's only good for 2, and as I say only, that is still a great number. Devo on a horrible timing, but I think actually works out for him. Does mean that it confirms that the last player towards B, so, you know, no problem laying down the plant. LNG find themselves the 7th. Individual department still under a lot of scrutiny here. Still skills, man. Like, I don't want to say that this game is over, but it certainly will be if Jackson Black cannot show up. Kersey has been doing amazing, so has Devo picked up the pace. He was on 4 kills a couple of rounds ago, Brooksy as well, but you just cannot expect them to literally convert a 3v5. So, yeah, I mean, this really is. We might go to map number 3, but that is if Drak and Jax are able to put up at least the same performance as the rest of the team, you know. A bit better would probably be better. Quite surely be better, to be honest. Yeah, we'll see. For now, there's going to be yet another rifle round. MP9, sure, but you know how dangerous they are close range. It's the B bomb side stack, but Murat will just find one, and no way they just destroy the stack. Pushing in, they do get overwhelmed. Brooksy crib that the crossfire is there. Cleo with 1 shot, miss Jax with 1, and there you go. Jax has now doubled his kills. It's still going to be a 2v2, but oh boy, how poetic of an ending here. 2v2, it's Drak and Jax, but Drak still without a frag. Jax will have to do it all. He has picked up the op. An ex-secondary opera for G2 and Vitality. The bomb is down. He's just holding the line. Swinging him, misses the shot, and this is getting from bad to worse. It does seem like the old guard of Drak and Jax are just not able to put up the numbers. A 2v2 in which, if GenOne convert, maybe a chance in the second half, but if they lose it, it's over, and it's Drak and Jax to sell it. Unfortunate. 2 more rounds in this first half. It could be double digits within a blink of an eye, within a heartbeat here. Murat 2K with a beautiful double, and this is just masterclass from LNG right now. Taking all the fights and winning most of them. Agent Drag, yeah, he's well past that line on 9 now. I just hope he gets the frag, man. Like, this has been a horrible best of 3 series for Jet here. But I hope my boy Drac, that he gets to eat as well. He gets at least one frag. One frag is Jax as well, certainly. I mean, looking for that 5-kill game. Jax moving in with the backstab. Actually, perfect timing for him. He finds the first, but now information confirmed. 2v3. GenOne, surely you win this round. You have the player advantage. You have your best players alive. 2v3. It's coming up. All 3 towards Donut. Okay, let's see this. I mean, this is being heard by one unique, so I think they'll have the read of at least 2 players, probably the third as well. There's a nade be laid on top. 18 seconds, lays down the nade, peek, but can't take it down. So 1v3 for Crib. He takes the peek, but the Cursey will finally eliminate him, and down to the wire there, they do the fuse. This is gonna be a third on the board for GenOne, so at least they get this round. This was certainly one they should have won. I'm glad they did. Hey, if they get this round as well, get the pistol, 6 to 8 is somewhat possible rather quickly. Oh, last round of the half, Jax does exactly that. He has at least picked up the pace, and there you go, my boy Drac. He has found the kill. He's not gonna have that 0 and 10 right now on a 0.11 KD. Certainly looking to do better. Gonna be LNG. Having rather little answers. Cursey will get the frag as well. 4 to 8, the final scoreline. GenOne, commendable that they don't give away the double digits in the first half. I mean, it is still manageable. T side is better for both these teams, so GenOne get a bit of an easier picking here in the second half. LNG will have to show their CD side stands up to the test as well. I still think this is a rather 2-0 in the best of 3 series, but maybe, just maybe, GenOne can put a couple more on the board. So, bit of a pause here. Some waiting time. If Jackson Drag play late round, we got a game. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that statement quite a lot. We saw the same thing on Inferno as well, where, Cursey was doing really well. I'm not worried about the better players, about the star players playing good. I'm worried about the support players, not being able to show up. Because when you have a guy on 2 kills, it's not going to be easy. One unique is on 5, Crib is on 6. Like, Jax, he has been playing a little bit better. He did help to convert in quite a big way those last 2 rounds. So now it's only one to blame, really. It's Drac. Can he pick up the pace? All right, seems like the attack, or I think tech pause it was. It's over. We've switched sides. We're ready to have LNG on the USPs here. GenOne. They do have a bit of an advantage. I think in pistols, like I prefer, if I'm playing with a USP on the CD side, I get to pick up a Glock. I will. So GenOne towards mid, 3 on the other side, frag for frag, and they find a second. They all swing. Krivda finds another. Oh, that hurts. They were so close. They just needed one more gusher there. Just one more. Straight ahead of gusher, but no, they can't get it. It's Devo left in the 1v4. Need 13 more from one unique. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, that doesn't exactly look good. Malchus will get the frag, put LNG on the 9th, and yeah, if before this I was looking at this, you know, it's possible. It's possible. 4-8, you win the pistol against 6-8. On the better side, I would believe, knowing that it's GenOne. But I think the pistol loss is just such a huge spanner in the works, because now GenOne, they have to force pistols and Mac 10s. If they don't convert it, it's 11. It's officially over. But they do have Mac 10s, and it's going to be a very quick push towards A. Ollie will be laid down by Crib. Well, no attention made just yet. Crib is going to be overwhelmed here. There's no support, no help there. They've cleared out B, but they need help on A quickly. The push is going to come. The P gets the first, but only good for one. But they haven't smoked up Donut, so one unique long range will fight and will get it. Together with Malchus, actually. It's one unique to tag him up. Malchus to lay them down. Nice headshot there by Kersey. Jax with one as well. One unique through the smoke. 1v1 versus Jax. The lower performer, they spray him through the smoke. He's so low. Just one more bullet will do it. Oh, Jax has to be careful. This is a difficult round to convert. Gonna have one unique. Faking that he's going towards CT and going back. And in the meanwhile, Jax, not sure if he heard it, but he will be checking towards that CT as he lurks back to cave. Seems like both of them are kind of choosing to stay on A. Plant goes through though. Unique so far away here. We'll choose to come back to B, but there's so many angles he has to clear here. This is 20 seconds, one unique. Yeah, gotta get a move on. He does have a smoke and a diffuse kit, and we've seen a lot of storylines being made with just that combo. Plays the smoke, needs to tap the bomb immediately. Well, can't find it. Oh, taps it. Gets off the bomb, gets the frag, low time, he gets on the defuse again. I think he has done it. This was a very nice attempt by Jax, but the defuse does come through. Oh boy, that is unfortunate here. It's LNG to put the 10th on the board. It was a nice attempt by Jax, just needed one more second to waste there. Can't even blame him for it. This was GenOne on the force buy. But actually with getting the plant and securing 4 kills, they will be able to buy Galils again. So at least economically, they're not out just yet. But certainly double digits is a hard task to even equalize here. Do I think one more headshot's possibly already secured it? There you go. Of course it's possible. It's Kersey, man. What did you think? He's on 13 frags. Has been heavy carrying the whole team for the whole best of 3. For the better part of the year, really. Wait, Krivda. Wait, now he sees a shadow. Takes the pen, but could have gotten a freebie there. If only... I guess it was just right on the precipice. Devo gets a refrag though, heading towards A. Malchus with a clean flick. They're looking for him though. Push comes in, it's a dink, but has to be careful. Kersey here could take down the upper. Oh, it's Cleo with the frag. Kersey does get Malchus, now gets his hands on the op if he chooses to. It seems like the bomb is going back towards B, but Jax is clear hearing this, so actually they head back towards Donut. They both went B. Lay down the smoke, just go for the plant. Nice little bit of action there by GenOne. Jax hears the early info. So it's an op on Kersey and the AK of Jax. Jax has the centerpiece of this. Again in a clutch, this time a better chance to convert. He needs to stay alive. He goes down here, it's going to be Kersey on an op. I mean, 1v2 when you're trying to defuse, that is difficult. Smoke laid down though, Jax on the edge, but I don't spot him, so he just gets one for free. Smoke laid on the bomb. Those are both of them are. Gets on the defuse. Is just gonna tap it. Jax. No way. They're missing. There's 1 second. No. Oh boy. That is just throwing it away. This is 2 rounds in a row now. And that 1v2, I mean, that finishes it. So 11-4. That's probably the worst way how to go out. This was your ticket to the finals, GenOne. They did so well. They lost up against Anonymous first game of playoffs, then they fought through 3 best-of-3s in the lower bracket to get to this point, to get the rematch, to get to the finals, but now just getting shut down one piece at a time. Still a 3v3 push towards A. Malchus has to be careful. It's Malchus's nade to finish one, but Drak out of all players chooses to get his 3rd headshot of the game. So at least keeping it alive. He's on a great backstab as well. I don't think they're going to be expecting Drak to be all the way down towards CT. Now they are starting to clear it though. They are aware, and Drak unfortunately goes down as well. The MP9 finishes the job. LNG, even though the rounds are closed just like they were on Inferno, they are just better in those late stages and those 2v2s, 1v1s. So 12 on the score line. And if you didn't think it was the 4, I think now we're really nearing that mark. Pushing through the molly. It's a big call. Smoke laid down. One more round is all that LNG need here. Murat might get overwhelmed. Drak actually gets one. The double headshot for Drak. He is now showing up. He has now warmed up. He's like, okay guys, I'm ready to go. It's going to be one unique to get the frag though. And though both these players are low, Cleo might as well just finish the job here. One unique with another from the back. And these players are low. Brooksy goes down. It's a 2v3. Drak and Kersey, the best and the worst performer of this game, have to piece it together. Drak on the op. Actually gets the frag. 2v2 now. Cleo holds the angle, but yeah, they... Okay. I'm glad they didn't go for the night. Poor Drak has had a bad day already. It's just going to be Kersey in the 1v2. And if there's anybody who can do it, it's Kersey. "30 seconds to piece this one together, but LNG are playing together. He has to hit an insane double with his aim. Weird timing though, what? Okay, we're gonna be playing more, I guess. The easiest 1v2 of Kersey's life, quite possibly. The worst timing possible for LNG there. I mean, they literally just had turned to clear different angles. Timing horrible there. Kersey does seem like, you know, he has been the better player so far. So many of these matchups that, yeah, you know, maybe some scouts. And if you're watching this, you have a CS team in the top 50, give Kersey a chance. I think he has definitely earned it. He has been top fragging pretty much every single game that I've been casting where Kersey plays. How old is he? Is he a young talent? I don't think it's 23. So probably been playing for a while. You know, one of those players to just Kick it in. Damn, he has 1.19 rating recently with 94 firepower. Let me check Dong. How much does Dong have? 94 firepower is crazy. Dong has 98, so that's hard to beat as well. But I know this is still like tier 3, but geez, 94 firepower. Okay, all right. And he's as well. I mean, he's kind of a hybrid. AK on the T side, up on the CT. That's a tech pause, not a tactical one here. But LNG though, they're gonna go on the 5-7s. Their cash, quite weirdly, but has been low. I mean, a lot of close rounds. No way they lose it like this. It's one Unique and Cleo to get the frags. And now a player advantage. Kersey, though, quickly equalizes it. And Drak is going to be stuck in the smoke. Do they know Drak does get the headshot? My guy has been kicking it up into high gear recently in these last couple of rounds. And Jax, there you go. He's on 13 as well. I mean, at least individually, GenOne, it seems like they have, started to warm up. Problem is, you are one mistake away from being eliminated. It was 12-4. They put 2 more on the board, but this is only 25% of the way there to an overtime to extend this game. So LNG are going to be put on just pistols again. The full eco this time. If in the previous round I might have had a chance, in this one, Jax is going to lose his life. Entry fragger he is, but in this one there is nobody to refrag. Rifle going to be picked up, given to one Unique. Bit of a weird call, given how one Unique is on 11 kills, but I mean, I guess the rest of the team is performing quite equally as well. So now they have the player advantage. Now they have some time to play with here. We'll see what kind of a feel they get for where they want to take this. They actually choose to go A, which is the perfect call, because I think LNG here will still take heaps of time to clear out B, and by that point, bomb has been planted by GenOne. So the call is actually perfect. I mean, even though they lose the early player here, good call. Good calling. Down, and the pistols being dealt with in a more familiar fashion. They do pick up 2 AKs, so yeah, I don't know how LNG's cash was so low. Those last 2 rounds really given easily to GenOne here, but now they have AKs, should have no trouble closing things out. It will mean that GenOne will be on 7 though, so what was the score they got on Inferno? Maybe they can get the double digits. It's not exactly out of the realm of possibility, but it's not exactly that easy to do. I'll give it like a... let me think. 20% chance of an overtime. 25, perhaps. If they get the opening kill here, GenOne, I'll give it 25. So just one more round that you have to convert here if you're LNG. Sometimes that is the most difficult job in the world. But surely 12-4 doesn't turn into 12-12, right? Require an 8-round streak. GenOne are looking to get to the halfway point of it. Pushing side drag, entry fully flashed. Maul gets the frag, Murad that is, but as he takes the peak, the team kill comes in. Oh no! Kersey, the star player, makes a big mistake, but they push through the smoke. 1 Unique down, 2v3 now on the B bomb site. They know exactly where these players are. Devo on Malkus as well, leaves just Krivda in the 1v3. And his best option here would really be just to save. but taken down by a backstab of Jax. Alright, 8. This is the halfway point. Full loss bonus for LNG has kicked in. Gonna go for a buy in this round, should at least. And this is gonna be a bit limited given that Malkis is on 2.9k. Krivda goes with a 5-7. Oh, this is getting really all across the board. Actually a very low buy given that they have 3.4k in reserves. 2 hero M4s on Cleo and Murat 2k. But GenOne, they want to play. I mean, they've had such a miraculous way to get to these lower bracket semifinals, right? Like, they lost up against Anonimo, who are already in the finals, and then they won 3 best-of-3s in a row to make it here. Looking to make it 4 best-of-3s to get a rematch against the team that eliminated them. It's going to be Jax to crack open the side with a headshot. Brooksy is there. Brooksy with the double, and GenOne have found the 9th. Jax going to plant the bomb. Percy does get the frag on Murat. I mean, Cash at least is going to be there for the next round, but LNG, it's just one round, but sometimes it's the most difficult one to convert, and they haven't had success with rifles, they had success with like a lower buy, or they haven't had success where they go aggressive. I'm starting to get a little bit worried. Out of 8 rounds needed to push this to the overtime for GenOne, they've found 5. Tac pause now comes in for LNG. We'll have 2 more attempts at this. Like 2 real attempts. Even with the max loss bonus, next round has to be a low buy if they lose this. Well, it's still only 1 round, right? Surely. Surely it can't be that difficult. Now we're looking locked in, you know, set and loaded, ready to go. Same B executes, same flashes, same push comes in, but this time overwhelmed. Malkis and Cleo fully flashed will get all the frags, and so this blitzkrieg in the 1-5. What a crazy way this would be for him to keep them in the game. Flawless run for LNG. A little bit floppy at the end. You know, we've seen teams having issues like this, but ultimately no issue to convert. It will be LNG moving on to the finals to have a rematch of the previous upper bracket semifinals. It's Anonimo in the finals. Now LNG joins them. Tomorrow it will all go down. Who is the better team? Once Anonimo said they are the better ones, but there's going to be a chance for LNG to show it again. If they play like to play, there's a chance they win it all. But you got to learn how to close out games. Anyways, for today, that is going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. I think it was a rather interesting lower bracket semifinal, and see you guys tomorrow for the finals. Bye-bye.